All right. I want to be talking about a topic that's different from trading. It's sort of related to trading, but it can be applied with almost everything. And I want to get it down to you guys. So, we're going to be talking about paradigm shifts and also the unconscious mind. So, paradigm shifts are or paradigm in general, is how you view the world. And the shift is usually when you change how you were previously viewing the world. And usually, how the paradigm is instilled in you is when you're a child, and that gets stored in your unconscious mind. So, now I'm going to talk about how you could change your paradigm, how you can have a paradigm shift to then getting into your unconscious mind and changing what you do, which then has a direct reflection on your success and overall how your life is going to end up, all the way from the things you think. And really, it just is how we perceive reality and how life is as in itself. And every one of you have your own set of, view, and that's unique to everybody. And everyone has a unique viewpoint on life and how everything works. And a lot of the time, your viewpoints and how you view life has been instilled or influenced by certain behaviors or certain things or certain environments or certain people in the past, all right? So let's say when you were a kid and you were growing up, maybe the words of your teachers in school or the words of your parents or friends and certain people around your life had an impact, which then now when you're a grown adult, your actions and the way you think and the way you perceive things in the world are directly correlated to what was fed inside this brain when you were a kid. For you to have an understanding, just ask yourself how many beliefs in this world that you do believe in, how many beliefs that you have around this world are shaped off of your own thoughts, and then look at it and be like, these beliefs that I have, are they shaped after I've made my own conclusion or came up with my own conclusion, or they're just affected by the environment or what was already fed into my unconscious mind? And then you will come into a realization that a lot of the views that you have, a lot of the beliefs that you hold about yourself, and I'll give you an example. Some guy anywhere, he could be overweight. Let's say he's fat, he's overweight. His views is instilled by the people around him that he cannot change and that becoming or getting a six pack is easy. To him, it's hard because people around him have instilled that in his mind that it is hard and that he cannot do it and it's unattainable. And that's because it's fed to his brain. Or maybe sometimes you build up these beliefs about yourself because you don't have enough evidence to back yourself with. If that kid was placed around in a different environment where these sets of beliefs were not instilled in him, and everyone around him told him that yes, you could get six packs, yes, you could change your body. If you put these two together and let them compete, the one that had the better beliefs instilled in him is gonna win the race and he's gonna get to the six packs quicker, and then the one that thought that it was hard is gonna get bullied, is gonna get embarrassed, and is gonna feel ashamed of how he looks until he figures out, no, people are not right, I could change. It's kind of funny because it dates back to when I was 15, 16, and 14. I mean, ever since I remember, I was a very chubby kid, overweight. I had bad habits, bad eating habits, and a lot of the things that were not going well. And I had these thoughts instilled in me, or these beliefs, or these views by people around me that these things couldn't change, or these things were gonna lead me to failure, which of course, like, I forgot about all of it, but it was a moment where I was almost gonna take something in and let it affect my future. And I was having doubt, and I was like, maybe they're right. But no, they're not right, because you could change. It's just you feeding yourself with affirmations or letting yourself know that it is possible, or seeing at sets of examples or surrounding yourself with examples to know that it is possible. And then that's when you have enough proof, then you can start working towards it. This just shows that 80% of things in life that's attainable, or which we call success, is 80% of your mindset, and then the 20% is just your work ethic, how much work you're gonna put, so the input, then it's gonna get you the result. But 80% is just the mindset, and if you do not have the mindset and you're just working hard, I'll give you an example. Someone who's working at a construction site, all right? Someone who's just a laborer, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being that or doing that. You could have a good life with that. Some people may say, oh, even they have dreams. Everyone in this world have dreams to attain something. And I'll tell you, yes, everyone has dreams, but no one thinks that they could do it because their environment has shut it for them. If you go ask that labor worker, where do you see yourself in 10 years? They don't know. Or what's the dream life? Then they'll tell you their dream life. But then when you ask them, do you know you can attain it? They'll be like, no. Because they don't believe in it. Because there's no belief around them since birth. And they have not seen it. And their unconscious mind is already fed enough with doubt and discouragement. Alright? Which then, as an adult now, they do not think is possible. So their paradigm is overall affected. And that's how you view the world. So if your paradigm is affected and your viewing of the world is overall thinking that certain things are not possible, and oh my god, this is gonna happen or that's gonna happen. There's so much lists of things that's just shaped in you. And the moment you have a paradigm shift, that's when things change. And that's when you can garner success towards yourself. And that's what I exactly did. I went from a fat kid to a person with a nice body and six packs within 1.5 year, 2 year, and I did it because I knew it was attainable. I kept looking at the mirror and I imagined myself having that good body. I'll give you another example in case you do not get it. Imagine someone who wants to get somewhere within life, wants to get to somewhere in life, and keeps thinking that they're not good enough. If they keep saying that, then that means they're actually not good enough, and that's going to translate within their life. But if they have a paradigm shift and think that, no, it's wrong to believe that. If this thought was instilled with me by my environment, it could be anyone, your aunt, uncle, anyone can have some sort of influence on your actions. Like, no, it's possible. And then this person says, okay, no, I could do it. I'm able to attain certain things in life. And then they start working towards it. And that's it. They did the 80% of the mindset part. Now they're doing the work. Done. And how this links to trading is I'm using the same thing. When I first started trading, I had a lot of doubt until now. Within 10 months now, even right now with facing losses, having discouragement and stuff like that, it's so important to keep reminding yourself of the overall vision and keep telling yourself and feeding it into your unconscious mind to believe that you have already made it and you've already done it, and to not let outside noise affect it. And those losses and all those setbacks are all temporary. And if anything, they're just there to test you and for you to learn more from it. And you just take it for what it is. Or why has this happened to me? Rather, you take it as this is happening for me. And now, this is what I want you guys to understand, that everything that happens to you for a reason. And instead of you saying, why is this happening to me? Say, this is happening for me. This is happening for me to change. And that's how I've always viewed it. In my toughest times, especially last year, I had a lot of things that I went through. A lot of them were private. No one knows, and nobody will know. It's happening for me. By God, by Allah, and He's testing me, alright? It's happening for me to change and shift the way I think and the way I approach life and my actions or where I'm at. And everything happens for a reason. It happens for you. So if you take that for what it is, then you will view life different. Your paradigm is going to be very different from 99% of the other people in life. For example, you're stuck in traffic. Instead of saying, why is there traffic? Say that traffic's happening for me. So I can have a moment of time with myself and think. Maybe there was an accident that was going to occur if there was no traffic for me. Or if there's any delays. So a lot of the time in life, if you just take a moment and shift your paradigm and how you think, life will do wonders for you. And now how you could change your sets and beliefs is to start feeding your unconscious mind. Is first of all, you have to keep repeating yourself that it is possible and how you're already there. Okay, so your unconscious mind needs to know that you are that person. Once it's fed into your unconscious mind, then your actions are going to be correlated to that. your actions are going to be correlated to your unconscious mind, because your unconscious mind is already fed enough with your dream life, then automatically you're going to take the actions that's going to lead you there. And you're going to be drawn away from wasting time and doing the things that is going to draw you away from achieving that which you want. And you're going to do the things that's going to draw you towards the things you want. Alright? I hope you took some stuff out of this and you can apply this to trading. And if you're having a hard time becoming profitable, as I'm in that journey as well, and everything that I'm explaining about right now is going to be a proof as it's documented, and we're going to see within 5 years how this is going to be a proof and how having this mindset can attain a lot in this life. So take it for what it is, take the value. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. I'll do my weekly analysis, so check that out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.